right, Kitty, we have to make a decision. Black, white, or cream? Kitty? What do you think? Choosing the interior of your car is important. I've helped more than 1,000 people choose which interior they want in their Teslas, and I'm going to give you the same conversations I had with those people, the pros and cons of each, and then hopefully give you some info by the end of the video to earn your like and subscribe, but also to help you narrow down your decision. And if you're thinking about buying a Tesla, I would love to hear from you. Please feel free to send me an email. My email's in the description, and I offer services to help people go through the buying process. Everything from helping you find a lower rate than what Tesla offers, finding a better value for your trade-in, learning your car, finding an electrician, all that. Starting off with the black interior. Firstly, it's free, so this is going to be one of the more common interiors in a Tesla. Black interiors are famous for being the least maintenance requiring, just because it's dark, so when you start getting hair and dust and dirt all attracted into the seats, you won't totally notice it as much in a dark interior. All of the interiors that Tesla make currently have no actual leather in them. You'll hear it referred to as vegan leather, but the reality is that it's just a very, very high level of plastic so that it feels a lot like leather, but you're going to have some benefits like no stretching or cracking as quickly as leather will, and it lasts quite a lot longer. Black interior will give you extra privacy in your car. Because there's not a lot of lighter surfaces on the inside, if someone's trying to look into your car from the outside, there's not as much that they'll be able to see. The black interior also is a slightly tougher material, so if you've got maybe heavier items that are going to go onto your back seat, or maybe you have an animal that you're going to be putting back there that's larger, weighs a lot more, then having a tougher material is going to be a lot more beneficial for nails or the edges of boxes. If you're looking at the Model 3 and the Model Y, the black interior comes with the micro suede trim on the inside of the doors and a couple other places, and it's a really, really nice feeling luxury trim. And if you're looking at the Model S or X, then the black interior comes with a classy dark wood trim. It kind of reminds you of the inside of a library. Ideal customers for the black interior are going to be people that don't want to spend any money on an upgrade, or people with kids, or maybe large animals, or anybody who wants a darker interior. The downsides. The material is not as soft, and some people will complain about this. Sitting on harder material over longer periods of time, like a road trip, you will start to notice it. Black interiors are infamous for extra heat in the summer. So if you live in a hotter climate like I do in Las Vegas, then when it gets hot out in the summer, then that's when it's the burn your butt type months. And wearing shorts is not a lot of fun with black interiors. Even though Teslas have cool down features where you can cool your car from your phone, or it has cabin overheat protection, the downside there is it will use your battery a lot more. The more the heat is attracted by the sun to your seats, the quicker your interior will heat up, and the more battery your fans will use as they're trying to cool your car down. Number 2, white interior. The white interior looks extremely futuristic, and it's my personal favorite. It does have the softest material for the interior, and that comes across as a very luxury staple. It does repel light, and so it's awesome to have in the summer. It does help prevent your battery from running down too much when it's really, really hot. The white interior also has a lot more contrast to the interior theme, meaning you still have black carpets and black and gray and other trims of the car, but you also get the white seats and you get the other trims that are associated with the white interior. So there's a lot more going on, a little more artistic. If you're getting the Model 3 or the Y, then it comes with a white aluminum trim, which just the name is really cool, but also the white aluminum bar that comes standard is really, really awesome. It's cool to the touch. It almost feels like a marble surface, and it totally completes the futuristic feel. If you're getting the Model S or X, then it's going to have that black wood with the silver grain in it, which again completes the futuristic feel. It's definitely a lot more modern than most trims. The white interior is also a lot easier to maintain than you would think. If you haven't done a quick search on YouTube yet for people testing out white interior in a Tesla, there are lots of videos about it. In fact, I have a story. About a month after I got my car 2 years ago with white interior, I was on the freeway and I had a smoothie in my cup holder in the front. The guy in front of me slammed on his brakes, and of course I slammed on my brakes too. Smoothie went everywhere, and it was all over the white interior, and I was on the freeway, so I couldn't necessarily pull over and clean it, and I had to wait while it was baking in the sun for about an hour until I finished getting home. By the time I got home and started cleaning, it was really dried everywhere. And this was a raspberry smoothie, so picture red smoothie everywhere. Not a single stain in my car. And that was incredible to me that there wasn't any stain, not even in the stitching in the white seats. So if you're getting the white seats, be aware that even though they will show dirt, it's cleanable, and far more cleanable than your average white interior. I don't think I would ever get white interior in any other car except for a Tesla. Ideal customers for white interior are going to be people who enjoy showing off their interiors, or they really like having the latest in futuristic looks, and it's definitely the more artsy look. And I'd like to pause real fast and say that if you have kids, don't let that deter you from getting the white interior, because you can still clean it. And yes, you'll find juice and crumbs and other little things. It's still cleanable, and it still looks really awesome. So don't feel like you need to compromise there. Downsides of the white, it definitely will show dirt faster. So even though it's cleanable, you will feel the urge to clean it a lot more frequently than the black interior. Depending on the generation of white seats, some of the older Teslas used to have white seats with a different stitching material, and it unfortunately would stain, especially if you're wearing darker clothing like blue jeans. Glossy black wood trim has been complained about as being a fingerprint and a dust magnet, and the white aluminum bar is reflective. Sometimes it provides a little bit of a glare in your eyes, and it's not the nicest if you're on a trip in the middle of the day and it's really sunny. All right, lastly, the cream interior. And checking in real fast, have I earned your like and subscribe yet? Cream interior is a very classy look. It's certainly something that's reminiscent of maybe older, classier interiors. This is a good middle ground. If you're going for something lighter, but you don't want to go as bold as white, you're maybe not as trusting that the white really will hold up, cream is an awesome secondary option. And the cream still is light reflective, so it won't be as hot when you're getting into your car in the summer. As the cream is only offered in the S or the X, it has its unique light oak trim in the car, which is totally separate from anything you'd ever see in a 3 or a Y. Ideal customers for the cream interior are going to be people that just want that classier feel, something they've been used to for a lot of their lives, and someone who doesn't want to go all the way dark as black and all the way light as white. It's a good middle ground. The downsides. It is a tougher material, just like the black interior is, so it's going to be not as luxury of a feel when you're sitting on it. Still does require a little bit more maintenance. Anything with a lighter color will show dirt, dust, hair a lot faster. Cream is the least ordered of the 3 options, and so if you're thinking about resale value for your car, you might consider going white or black if that's one of your main concerns. And lastly, the texture of the white oak trim is rough. And so it's a little bit more work to clean, and I've heard people say that it feels a little bit like driftwood, maybe not as expensive as the other trims. So now that I've gone over all 3, which one would you pick? Please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to start a discussion about this. I'd love it to be noted that I make these videos to help the people that are watching them, and so if you have comments below about white, black, or cream interior, please leave them. And anybody who's watching trying to make up their mind, check the comments too. Check out my video up here on the exterior colors that Tesla sells. And if you have an idea for a video that I haven't covered yet, drop a comment below and I'd love to consider it. Thank you sincerely for watching.